This is the 9jacashflow 2025 trading roundup, and it's for you if you are a crypto trader, forex trader, or even stock trader. Okay, it contains some very vital points if you want to become a profitable and successful trader in 2026. So having said that, without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, the first thing you need to know is that you need to learn and listen to the right people, especially on social media. Right now we live in a world of misinformation. A lot of the things you are seeing are not the way they are. A lot of misinformations are being carried out, and if you are not careful, you are going to waste your time. So if you want to learn from anybody, if you are a newbie and you want to learn trading from anybody, ensure that you are learning from people that have the experience, people that are really trading, because some people are not trading, some people are influencers, and if you pay them and you learn from them, you are just going to realize that you are going to waste your hard-earned money, and not only your money, you are going to waste your time, because what you are going to be taught are things that they are just facade, things that work in the short term, and in the long run, they get you nowhere. They are going to get you just blowing your account and regretting that why did you start trading. So these are things that I've learned. I haven't made the mistake, but what I will just say is this: we have influencers and we have people that actually trade. We have motivation and we have execution. Okay, of recent we've seen about 2 boxers which are influencers that try to have a fight with real boxers, and we all knew what the outcome was, right? The real boxers won the 2 game. Okay, so the influencers are usually very loud. They are out there. They are good people. I'm not saying they are bad people, but they are usually very loud. They are showing profit when it comes to trading. They are very good at content creation, but those that have the experience, those that are executing, those that are trying to build something long term, they are not usually loud. They are also good people, but they have the experience. They might not be good at content creation. Their content might not be that fancy, but they might be what you actually need in the long term. But in the short term, you might need the influencers, but what the influencers won't tell you is that most of their money they are being made from what? Education, from training people, which is a very good business. Some people are good teachers, some people are good traders. The number 2 is that they make money from affiliates. Refer people, and some of them even own brokerage accounts, brokerage firms that when they tell you to use high lot size, NACAM lot size, and blow your account, they're the one making the money, right? So nothing against these influencers. They are good people. They have very good content, well edited content. They give you motivation, what you can achieve. It's good, but after motivation you need proper execution. Okay, the second thing you need to know is that you have to embrace losses. You have to embrace losses. It's the same with life. You have to embrace failure, right? I'm not saying go and be taking losses when you are trading because you want to embrace it, or go and be taking failure in life. But failure is going to put you on the right track to success. Same with what? Losses. So we all have this ideology that a good trader doesn't lose money, and that's where many of us got it wrong. Good trader, professional trader, experienced trader, they still lose money, right? They have months that they are not profitable, that everything just didn't go the way they want. They have slow months. don't have this ideology that if you are losing money, you don't know what you are doing, or you are not a good trader, right? And don't have this ideology that losing money, you have to inflict pain on yourself, or it's about pain. It has to pain you. When we first started, when we lose money, it feels so painful. But when we make money, we want to take screenshots, we want to tell everybody. No. So I need you to switch the script. So when you make money, be calm, be neutral, be the way you are normally, right? Don't let that influence the next trade, because if you make money now, the next trade can still be a loss. But when you lose money, you can even take yourself out, spend a little, right? So far you lost that money the right way, right? You risk 1%, you lost it, fine. You risk 2%, you lost it, but you followed your plan. You understand? Not that you're gonna lose 50% or you blow your account and you now take yourself out. So if you still lose money and it follows your plan, right? Don't be sad. Don't let it be painful, because in trading, whether you become a guru or a master of it, you still lose money. Trading is all about probability. And if you did probability in maths in school, you understand that what anything can happen and losses will always happen. And for those of you for someone like me that did probability in school but still went ahead and believe most of these influencers that are promising high win rate, high hit rate, right, that they don't lose, I want you to know something. Being successful in this game is a combination of three things. Number one, you just need an average win rate, maybe something above 50%. Anybody promising you 100% is just deceiving you, because by the time you lose, you're going to lose big. Do you understand? So you need an average win rate, let me say 50%. Then you need a good risk to reward. That is, you are winning more than you are losing, right? Find a way to lose more and a way to win more when you are winning, right? Then the last thing is commission. Don't trade blindly. Most people can't even day trade, or most people cannot even scalp, but you see them placing 100, 200 trades every day. What you are doing is you are just making the brokers rich. You are making Binance rich, you are making XNet rich, you are making Bybit rich, because they charge commission. So if you trade and you don't make money, they charge commission. They are getting rich. Any trade you place like this, they are getting rich. Some of them charge as high as 1% commission per trade, and some of them they charge swap, they charge high slippage, they charge a lot. So you need to understand that it's a combination of these three things. Don't listen to people that only want you to know that is high win rate. Some will even tell you they have 90% to 100% win rate. But this is what I want you to learn. The next thing I want you to learn, which is the third thing, is that understand that this game is a game of probability. Some people know that it's a game of probability, but they don't understand. So this how you to understand that it's a game of probability. So let's say you have a strategy that is a toss of a coin. When you throw a coin, right? If you throw a coin, there's a 50% chance, there's a 50% probability that it's going to be a head or a tail. That strategy itself is good enough for you to be successful in trading, right? But you need to add other things to it, which is the fact that you need to win more than you lose. So if you have a 50% probability or 50% win rate, if you have a strategy that has a 50% win rate, right, it will take 2 trades to blow your account if you risk 50% of your money. That is, some of these traders, some of these investors that you follow, they risk a lot. Some risk all the money in their account on a particular trade, but they don't tell you that they have consistent cash flow from what? From training people, which is good. Nothing bad about that, you understand. But if you risk 100% of your money on trading, which is a probability game, and you have a 50% win rate, you can lose your money the next trade if you reach 100%. If you reach 50%, you will, it's not even you will lose your money when you have the next 2 consecutive losing trade. If you risk 30%, you are going to lose your money when you have the next 3 consecutive losing trade. And it happens, right? If you risk 25% of your capital on a trade, you are going to lose or blow all your accounts or lose all the money in your account when you have the next 4 consecutive losing trades. And it happens. This is a probability, it will happen, right? If you risk 20% of your capital, you will blow all your account when you have the next 8 losing trades, right? So I want you to switch the way you think, right? In trading, I want you to switch the way you think. And if you risk 10% of your account, you are going to lose all your money when you have the next 10 consecutive losing trade. And this thing happen, it will happen. So based on what experts, PhD holders, professionals, experienced people in the game, based on what they have done, their research, they said the best for you to risk per trade is 1% and maximum of 2%. Sometimes some of these professionals also risk 5%. So at worst, and you're ready to lose that money because it's a probability game, you risk 5%. But if you're a beginner, just stick to 1% and maybe gradually increase it to maximum of 2%. And the next thing I want to tell you is that get a job or start a side hustle, start a business. That is the best way to grow as a trader, because this thing called trading, you don't control the market. In fact, it's called a crowd game. It's the accumulation of the activities or behavior of the crowd that you are seeing in the chart. So there will be months, there can even be years that you won't make money. So the best thing for you is to have a cash flow business or a job, right? Why is it a cash flow? Why is a cash flow business the best thing? Because you will have time to trade. Because sometimes your job might not give you time, but a job is also very, very good because you are sure of a monthly salary, right? And that will help your psychology, to help your thinking. So one thing you also need to know is that, you see, in trading you are competing against the brightest mind. You are competing against some of the smartest people in the world that are even using AI, that are using computer. And what you are doing in trading is you are just taking money from another person, right? The broker, the exchange is facilitating it, that remove their own commission, then they are passing the money around. You understand? So also find one thing that you can do in form of a job or a business that what can earn you money, and at the same time you are helping another person, because that's how this life is. You have to help someone for you to make money, right? Trading is good, it's global, you can be anywhere and do it. Yes, have that as a side skill, have that as a skill, right? But also have one more thing or 2 other things, like a job or a business, that you are giving value to somebody else. You have to give value to people in life to make money. And it will shock you that some of these things that you build, for example, I have an e-commerce platform called filter.ng that I sell things. Sometimes I can sell something and see 20% profit, 50% profit, 100% profit that I will not see in trading that day. Sometimes that day I can even lose money in trading. But the funniest thing about business or about a job is that you are giving value to somebody else, right? A job or a business is not like trading, which is a zero-sum game. Trading is a zero-sum game. That is, you are taking somebody else's money. In fact, some professionals refer to trading as a what? a negative sum game, because your broker is even deducting commission, and it's not all the money that the losers are losing that the winners are getting. So do a business or have a job which is a positive sum game. Is a game that everybody is happy. When I sell something, the person that I'm selling it to is happy. The person that I'm getting the product from is also happy, because I'm bringing customers to the person. So everybody in that chain is happy. That is a positive sum game. When you go to your job in the morning, you go to your work in the morning, you are providing service to your oga. That service you are providing is helping a customer. That your guy is making money in the business. That your guy is happy. He's also paying you salary. You are also happy. Everybody is happy. That is a positive sum game. You are not just collecting money from somebody else. Do you understand me now? So everything is good. Trading is good. Job is good. Business is good. But everything has its own place. Don't have this mindset that all you want to do is just trading, or what you want to do is just something that is not giving value to people. You need to give value to people. And the funniest thing about giving value to people is what you need is what? More and better customers. Your business right now might not be doing well, your job right now might not be doing well, and you're like, let me just fit and focus just only on trading. Don't. I've done it in the past. It makes no sense. What you need is more and better customers, or more and better employer. So if your current job or your current business is not doing well, you just need better customers. By the time you meet the right customer, you wonder that, wow, is this jazz? Because the same service you are providing to Mr. A that is finding it hard to pay, that is stressing you, is the same service you do to Mr. B that he will tip you, he will pay you double, triple, right? He will even link you to more customers. So people are different. So don't leave your job, don't leave your business, all in the name of trading. The next thing I want you to understand is the primary goal of trading. Most people don't know the primary goal of trading. They think the primary goal of trading is to make money. It's wrong. The primary goal of trading is to place the right trade, or to place good trade. If you open your two eyes and your brain and you place good trades, money will follow. Money is the secondary goal of trading. If you open your two eyes, as I've said, and your brain, you are thinking the right way, you are following the trend, you are using stop loss, you are not over trading, you are taking profits, you are doing other things like business or sports, you are being disciplined, money will follow. So please and please, according to Dr. Alexander Alda, the primary goal of trading is to place good trades. If you place good trades of buying at the support, selling at the resistance, buying low, selling high, you will make money. Money will follow. But if you are focusing on money, you'll be confused. You make wrong decisions and you might not make money. Okay. The fifth thing I want you to know about trading is what I call the 3 most important goals of trading. The number 1 goal of trading is to survive. The number 1 goal of trading is to survive. You have to first survive. That is, don't blow all your accounts. Don't do something funny and you lose all your money, right? Because money requires sweat to make, it requires thinking, it requires time. If you blow everything now, you might not be able to make everything now. The second most important goal of trading is to increase your equity. That is, grow your account gradually. Let me repeat it again. The second most important goal of trading is to grow your account gradually. And the third most important goal of trading is to make high profits. Most people turn it around. They first want to make high profits and they end up not making any profit. Okay? The sixth thing that I want you to know about trading going forward that will help you in 2026 is what? Understand how price move. Most people don't understand how price move. What they are just doing is guesswork. They're just guessing. Yes, there's probability, there's guesswork. Most people don't understand how price move. If you ask the average person, how does price move? The average person is going to tell you, because we have more buyers than sellers, that's why price goes up, and because we have more sellers than buyers, and that's why price comes down. That's true, but not totally true. Price does not necessarily move up because we have more buyers than sellers, and price does not necessarily move down because we have more sellers than buyers. We are buying and selling the same contract. Anyway, you can buy or sell, that is enter long position or short position. We have the same amount of contract that we are selling. If you have 100,000 contracts that all the people in the world that are trading are buying and selling, that's what people are buying and selling. So the reason why price goes up is because we have buyers in control. They are in control of the market. So you have to know who is in the control of the market. So if we are at a value area, we're at an equilibrium area, price is moving sideways, and price start going up, that means buyers are in control of the market. Those that have sold here, or those that are holding a sell contract position, some of them will start closing that trade, or the price will have hit their stop loss. They will start closing it. That means another person will have to buy it. Now, if we have less sellers willing to sell, that is, all the sellers are just closing their position, the price will be going up rapidly because of liquidity. Because of liquidity. So the buyers will be buying all the contracts, and less people are willing to sell. So it will be eating up the sell liquidity. And if there is little or no sell liquidity or sell pressure, it goes up. Goes up very. That's why you can see that price can just go vertical like this. Now, those that are bought here, when price start going vertical and they are in profit, you get to a point they'll be exhausted. Some of them will just want to what? Take profit and go. And at that point, some people will be like, wow, it's too high. Those that are on the sideline, they want to what? They want to also sell. So sellers will now be in control. And because sellers are selling, those that took profits here, they're also selling. And if there are nobody that wants to buy at the top, if there are no persons or individual or companies or institutions that want to buy at the top because the price has gone up, and everybody is selling, it might even be 2 or 3 persons that owns all these contracts, all these sell contracts, and they are dumping it on the market. The price will start falling. So you have to know who is in control. And when you know who is in control, don't go against who is in control, because this is a crowd game. It's a crowd mentality game, right? It's a crowd bias game. Do you understand? Having understood that, you also need to understand the participants in the market, right? I know we have retail traders, we have institutional traders, we have hedge funds, we have the like, but understand the participants as it relates to what? The animals that we have. So we have the bull. The bull is the cow that has on. The bull is a type of participant that buys. He makes money when price goes up, so he's very good at buying. Are you that kind of a participant? We have the bear. The bear participant sells. They like to sell. They make more money when they are selling. Are you that kind of a person? Then we have the pigs or the ox. The ox are the pigs. They are the greedy ones. When they buy, they want to wait so that they will make a lot of money. At the end of the day, price can come down and they don't make any money. They are so greedy. And some of these ox, they enter very high lot size and their account get wiped out. Some of them, they over leverage and they get wiped out when price just go against them. Then finally, we have the sheep. The sheep are usually the people, they don't know what they are doing. They are following signals, they are following influencers. They don't even know that they are buying or selling. They don't know the position they are taking. Today they are buying, tomorrow they are selling. They don't. What they are doing is just following influencers, signals, copy trading up and down. So please know the kind of person that you are. Some of you can be both good in buying and selling, but I think after analyzing all your data, you know what you're actually good at. And sometimes you can even do both. But don't be a pig or a hog that is very greedy. If you are very greedy in this market, it will finish you. Yes. And if you are a sheep, you don't know what you are doing. I've been a sheep, I've been a hog in this market before. Sheep and hogs get slaughtered in this market. All their money gone. Okay? The next thing I want you to understand about this market that will help you going forward to 2026 is what? Use tools and automations. Use tools and automations. There are a lot of tools out there that will help you in terms of risk management, in terms of placing trades. I told you earlier that most of my active trading are now being done by bots. Right now, we also have a tool that instead of you using your MT5 or your trading app, you can even trade right from what? Telegram. And this will help you or prevent you from FOMOing. You know, some of you, when you see price going up and down, you don't get what you are doing again. You just, lose control and you FOMOing. So right now, you can even trade on Telegram. We built something like that. I can attach it. So use tools to manage your risks. Some of the tools that I built, if you take more than 2 trades per day, it takes you out. It depends on how you set it. Right now, it's on maximum of 5 trades in a day. After 5 trades, I can't trade again. After 2 losses, I can't trade again. But I can increase it. I increased it for my bots as well. But for me, for my day trading, I use 5 trades maximum, 3 losses maximum. Do you understand? So use tools. There are a lot of tools out there. We have tools for journaling. We have tools for technical analysis. We have tools out there that you need to use. Please use tools. Okay? Another tool is prop firm. But you need to be a good trader before you use prop firm, right? If you have very small capital, you can buy as little as $5,000 prop firm for $17. Some sell it for $37, but you can buy it for as little as $17 on some platform, which I wouldn't want to mention the name. But ensure that you already have a good strategy that can allow you to win more and lose less, and you are ready to stick to what? To 1% or 2% risk. Okay. The next thing I want you to know is go beyond technical analysis. Don't just be the kind of trader that when you see an asset you want to trade or somebody give you an asset, you only look at the chart. Go to ChatGPT, go to Google, go to news platform, learn more about that particular asset that you are trading. Understand the cycle that asset is. Right? Understand the cycle that asset is. Is it in a cycle where people are taking profit, or in a cycle that is going down, or in a cycle where people are accumulating it, or where people are buying? Is it where price is low or where price is high? Understand this thing. Don't just be a trader that you bought an asset at $10, it goes to $11, you sold. You bought it back at $20, it goes to $21, you sold. You bought it back at $30, it goes to $31, you sold, and you think you're a profitable trader. You just made $3. But if you understood that asset very well and knew that this asset will appreciate, you are buying at a low price, where price is low, you are buying at a discount, at an oversold region, and you know that if you buy at $10 and you owe to maybe 20 or 30, you make $10 or $20, and you don't need to be scalping in. Do you understand? If you understand the asset you are trading, you will know the strategy to use. Do you understand me? It's not just this buy at 10, sell at 11, or buy at 20.1, sell at 20.2. Please. You can do more than that. right? Research more about the assets you are trading. Know more about sentimental analysis. Know more about what psychological analysis as well. Sometimes an asset is very cheap. Let's say Bitcoin fall to about $20. That's when you start buying. Some of you, like me now, we bought then, but because the sentimental analysis then, the psychology of people then is that it will go lower. When it start going lower, we sold, right? But you need to know that this psychology of the masses, after deviating from the actual value of that thing, it will come back. Do you understand now? So study sentiment in maybe Twitter or the news. Understand the total bias. Understand what is happening now. Do you understand? Understand what is happening now and how people can catch up. And understand, okay, I'm buying now, but I know that the price can go lower, but it will eventually go up. So understand, have more knowledge than just price. Yes, price is important. You have to start from price. Is it cheap? Is it expensive? But have more knowledge than price. The next thing I want you to do is to what? Create content. Document what you are doing. And I'm not saying go and be telling everybody that you are trading. Go and be telling all your family members that you are trading. No. You don't need to do that. That will put you in pressure. You don't need to tell your family, your friends that you are trading. Find a platform that you'll be consistent on and document your journey. As a matter of fact, you don't need to show them when you're entering trades. That is, you're trying to show them that you can predict the market. I mean, no. When you enter a trade, you can screenshot it on TradingView, or maybe even do a video. And when you are closing the trade, maybe on your MT5, you can what? You can also screenshot it. Do a brief analysis, put the video out, or put the screenshot out. Funny enough, you can use Telegram. I'm using Telegram and YouTube, but you can use Telegram. Maybe pay for Telegram Premium, whereby you can be posting on your Telegram status. Remove it so that people can screenshot it. And Telegram has a lot of privacy, but document, create content. Now, when you are creating content, right, you are also improving, because for you to create content, you have to analyze your trade. But mind you, don't create content to impress people or for their opinion. And don't create content to show that you are a predictor, someone that can predict. No. Right? No. Use TradingView to have your analysis. Enter it maybe on your MT5. After, take the screenshot. Just do brief analysis. Post. That's how you improve. Okay? Another thing you need to know that will help you in 2026 when it comes to your trading is what? Simplify everything. Simplify your life. Simplify everything, my brother and sisters. Before, I used to try to trade every session. My brother and sister, choose one session. Right? Maybe 2 or 3 hours, you are done. On weekend, you analyze the whole market. Choose the place that you're going to be trading for the week, the one that has high probability of coming out well. Have other activities as outside trading, sports, business. If I show you my business when I'm working, I have things outside trading. I have life outside trading. I'm just saying this because I am learning this thing as well. These are things that I'm just learning, and I wish most people know it. I have life outside trading. Have good relationship with your kids, your wife, your friends, business partners. Have time for other things. Then have a routine. My own routine can be jogging in the morning or just strolling in the morning. Go out, come back. Press up, maybe 100. Squatting, you can do like 100. Then this one, just have a routine. Have something that you can do. You don't even have to copy me. You don't have to copy others. right? So the final tip that I have for you is join a trading club. I'm not saying you should join a club that everybody will be pressuring themselves or be trading different system, right? Join a club of maybe 3 or more persons. You should not be that much. You should not be more than 5 or more than 10. But join that club so that you can hold yourself accountable. We have the 9jacashflow Academy, where that's my own club. I also have other clubs that I join with some experts. But I have my own club where we have other traders where you can even post some of your trades. You know, you can get other opinion. You just have people that will keep you accountable. Do you know? So some of the reasons why I say you should document and create content is to keep yourself accountable, but also join a club to keep yourself accountable. So guys, I haven't said all that. I wish you a great 2026. Inshallah, everything will be good. If I may ask, how has your 2025 been in terms of trading so far? Please put it down in the comment section below. Mine has been great. We thank God. Alhamdulillah, we always give thanks to God. 2026 is going to be a great year. 2026 is going to be a great year for all of us. And guys, if you have any question, please put it down in the comment section below. If you want me to cover any topic as regards trading, investing, or online business, please also put it down in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, my friend, keep learning. I'm sure you have subscribed, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Bye.